What's up, y'all? It's Mary Speaking Truth. Hope you guys are well. I just came to you guys today. I want to talk about relationships. And I want to talk about this topic. And I want to be kind of brief, kind of straight to the point. Because at this time, I talk to people all the time, and people confide in me about different things, and tell me things, and I'm grateful to be that person to a lot of people. That means, first of all, they trust my wisdom, because it's not my opinion, it's my wisdom that I get from Source. They trust that I'm spirit led, and obviously they trust me. So I want to say this because I've been hearing a lot about relationships, and people a lot of people I know, they're think about contemplating of not getting a divorce, thinking about it. They're in the relationships because there's no growth, no value. They're not getting what they know they deserve. So they're kind of at a point where they're tired of, settling for less than what they deserve. Some people actually figuring out that they are with the right person. They just need to do the things they need to do to make that relationship move in a direction that it's supposed to. So I got all type of things I've been hearing about from people that I talk to about relationships, and some people actually finding that they need to heal and get into themselves, and that's fine. I had to do that too. Sometimes you gotta let it all go. Be by yourself, heal, get into yourself, and then that spirit, Jehovah, your Source, sends you the right person, okay, that you connect with. So stop looking for that person. Number one, I'm going to tell you that. Stop looking. You are not like a dog in heat. You're not on a prowl. Stop looking for the person. Stop being out here like you desperate, or like you lurking around bushes or something, or peeping and leaping bounds, looking for that person to be with. Get into yourself. Find out who you are. Heal. Love yourself. Learn to be alone. If you can be alone, by yourself, when you find out that you're okay being by yourself with you and Source, and you're content and you're happy being who you are, as you are, growing, and you are not sitting back trying to get a one-night stand and somebody to come hug you, love you, be with you, sleep with you for the moment to make you feel good, and you're okay just being by yourself, loving yourself, living your best life, you are whole. You are ready. Until you can do that, you might just want to stay by yourself and heal, because you may not be quite ready, because you need a codependency, meaning you need someone there to fill a void or fill a spot, because you feel like you cannot be alone, or you feel lonely and you don't know how to be alone. Learn how to be alone and be content with it, and be okay with you and God, Jehovah, whoever your Source is, and build that relationship. And once you build that relationship, you're ready for your divine connection. And with that being said, I'm talking about relationships. I tell y'all, I'm going to tell you again, the true relationship that's for you, number one, let Source send it to you. Do not go out here looking for it. Number two, it will be a divine connection. There has to be something spiritual about your connection of the person that you line up with. It's not good enough just to say you're in a relationship with someone and that you go out, you this, you that. Never wrong with dating, never wrong. That's part of relationship. I love dates. I love all spending time together. I love flowers. That's beautiful. Somebody bring you flowers and y'all spending time together, date. That is a part of the growth. Don't get me wrong. Same time, that is not the relationship. There has to be a divine connection. First of all, you have to have a connection. You have to have chemistry. You have to have purpose. And I will tell y'all that you have to have your elements lined up. Spiritual, physical, mental. You have to have your emotional. It has to be intact. Not saying it has to be 100%, 100%. No. Meaning that there's a balance. There's a yin and a yang. Okay, you balance each other. It's divine. Healthy relationships don't consist of you arguing with nobody every day. All right, you can have disagreements. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have arguments. But every day you argue with somebody, you going through it, they taking you through stuff, that ain't healthy. There's nothing good about that. A divine connection is a relationship that flows naturally. You don't, it's like you know that you know that you know this is the person or that's the person for you. That's your match. First of all, you're going to vibrate on the same frequency. You're a match. You have to. You can't be a match and you're up and they're down. It's not going to work. That's why you argue every day. That's why you can't get along. That's why there's insecurity. That's why there's no trust. That's why there's no loyalty, because your frequencies are off. All right, and you have to be able to vibrate on the same frequency. And that's why you find people, their relationships for materialistic things. Well, we got this, we take vacations, we look good together. There's no happiness within the relationship. I won't say happiness, let me rephrase, connection. When you have divine connection, it's a natural state. Nobody can shake that. You can't even mess that up. They can't mess it up because it's divine. Divine means it's from source. It is destined to happen for you. That is the person for you. That is no other way. If you want to figure out if you're worried about something, you can't quite get that together. It don't match. It's off. I don't know. Check some things. Back up. Because that may not be where you're supposed to be. And I think in the season that we're in, people with this virus going on, people have to be in the house with their mate. You know, you have time to think. You have time to go through things because you're not as busy. You can't use work as an excuse. So now you got to think. You got to sit back. You got to evaluate. You're like, I'm married to the wrong person. I'm not even happy. I'm not connected to this person. You know what I'm saying? You figuring it out now. Or you might be figuring out, damn, I'm sleeping on this person. That's where I should be. I've been sleeping on my person all this time. I'm over here and I need to be over there. Or I need to put in the effort over here. You understand? Or I wasted 2 years, 3 years over here. This person ain't trying to do that with me. They ain't bringing me no value. We're in the same place we was day one. And this is day 735. And we're in the same place that we was day one. So this is something for y'all to think about while you in quarantines. Whatever you doing, you got time to think. You're not working as much. You went home with that person and you realize, I can't stand this person. They get on my nerves. I don't love them like I thought I did. I don't want to be here. I'm only here because I can't go to work. They can't go to work. Or whatever. And now you're figuring out, I'm with the wrong person all these years. You may have known it. But now it hit you like a ton of bricks because you can't even stand up in the same room with them more than 5 minutes. All right? Or you say, dang, that person over there, that's where I'm supposed to be. So I just wanted to come holler at y'all. I want to tell y'all, stop wasting time. All right? So make sure whoever you're with, you are divinely connected to them. You connect. Otherwise, it's an epic fail and it's a waste of time. Because there's a span called 3 to 5 years. And this damn ring get on my nerve. And what's going to happen is you're gonna ride the roller coaster. Now I know I love talking about the roller coaster, the screen machine. And I know I don't want y'all to keep riding that ride and going through the same thing. When all you gotta do, step back and let Source send you that person, and then you won't have to keep riding the same ride. You don't have to keep getting married every 3 to 5 years and divorce, or keep starting a relationship every 3 to 5 years with a new person, or arguing with the person every day, or they cheating on you, you cheating on them. It's like, you know, at a certain time in your life, you should be tired of the same BS. You should want better for yourself. And that's just the moral of the story. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of holler at y'all about relationships. And because I want better for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And I know that what I'm hearing at this time from a lot of people is that people are just finally figuring out, because this is a time in the season, I tell you, you're going to figure out a lot of things. You're going to know a lot of things. Things going to come to you because you got time to think. You got time to process. Your spirit is with you all the time and trying to get info to you. So the world had to be slowed down because it's a new world order and there's a bunch of change. All right? So think about it. All right? So remember, let divine send you your partner, your life partner, whatever you're looking for. Let the divine do it. And make sure that you know that you know that you know before you do what you do. All right? So until next time, speak your truth. I am out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Much love.